there's a lot going on here. That is, I just met some people of Disney here, and I said this is a learning event. The people come here to learn and experience things, and I think they go home and want to do something different as a result.
The light cloud, and it controls a matrix of about 50 Philips Hue multicolor LEDs. As he's tapping away on the pixels, he's using the color picker to pick a hue and an intensity, and then he's painting on the grid, which is then passing these update commands to the light bulbs there. I'm with a company called TouchFab. We're based out of Sebastopol, and it basically does these interactive installations. It's physical objects and technology, and this is sort of a proof of concept piece to show what you can do if you've got this kind of hardware and this kind of software.
We're still at the very, very early stages of this movement. This feels like about 1982 at Comdex, right? When nobody really knew who Bill Gates was, and Larry Ellison was still coding, and nobody knew, and it was very small and kind of tacked on to an electronics show. And then you go 30 years later, and it turns into CES, and it takes over all of Las Vegas. This is going to do the same thing. So this one started in 2006 with 25,000 people showing up. We're going to have 170,000 people come through this year, up from 140,000 last year, and it's going to explode into every major city. Making something is fundamental to what it means to be human. First industrial revolution took, 150 years. The industrial revolution the Chinese went through took 30 years. The Taiwanese did it in 20, right? The Koreans did it in 10 or 15. I can run you through your own personal industrial revolution in 90 days. We have people that come in and they've never made anything. David Lang came in and says, Mark, I'm going to learn how to make things. I'm going to take 20 classes in the next 60 days. So the only thing I've ever made really, really well is an email. And now I'm going to learn how to make something. And about 4 months later, he owned an underwater robot company.
We started out laser cutting all the acrylic at TechShop. And we were working out of Eric's garage. We'd show up at TechShop, get all the acrylic, and then go home and start soldering things together. This one looks a lot better than the first one we had. But however many iterations later, we've gotten to this tool that's really becoming something capable of scientific exploration, which was always our goal.
You realize that fanciful play is a big part of the Maker Faire. People here are working with all sorts of materials, telling all sorts of stories. Everything from remote submersible subs that one company has, to crazy art cars, to prosthetic arms, to Arduino kits. But what it all has in common is this sense of agency. I can build something. I can explore. There's a sense of wonder and education and play here, but also a strong sense of the future. It says that we can manufacture stuff, we can learn these things, and this is so interdisciplinary, we can all play and learn together. That's a lot of what I've learned at the Maker Faire, and to me it's just the beginning, because it shows a lot about where our economy and our American ingenuity is going. In San Mateo at the Maker Faire, I'm Peter Hirschberg.